The familiar sound of laughing children masks the harsh physical reality of a multi-ton industrial machine tearing down the asphalt. These lyrics follow the rhythmic, repetitive patterns of a standard neighborhood nursery rhyme. This sequence forms a comprehensive, interlocking node map for urban mass transit. It is built on three operational pillars: the propulsion foundation, the environmental interface, and payload dynamics. By deconstructing the text, we can map the hidden architecture required to safely transport human cargo all through the town. Applying a rigorous mechanical lens to a childhood rhyme reveals the terrifying and beautiful complexity of everyday urban survival. The first requirement of the transit ecosystem is establishing forward momentum before any other system can activate. Look at this heavy-duty industrial wheel structure pressing into the cobblestone. The infinite, repetitive round-of-round physical cycle is the only way for the system to overcome initial inertia. This rotation is powered by a violent internal combustion engine. The complex web of red pipes and drive belts produces the necessary vroom-vroom-vroom output to move the chassis. This creates the kinetic baseline, the continuous physical force required to sustain a multi-ton object's motion through a high-friction environment. Without the synchronized vroom and round of this baseline loop, the transit ecosystem instantly dies, reverting to a static, useless metal box. Once the vehicle is in motion, it must survive the external variables of a chaotic urban grid. The system utilizes weather mitigation protocols like this singular wiper blade. The mechanical swish-swish-swish is designed to maintain continuous optical data streams for the operator, despite external conditions. Spatial negotiation requires signal housings to project navigational intent to rival vehicles. The blink, blink, blink allows the bus to claim its path. Below the signal is the acoustic clearing mechanism. The system uses a beep, beep, beep to forcefully remove immediate physical obstructions. The most critical vulnerability point is the open and shut sequence of the primary airlock. These segmented doors provide a controlled threshold between the vehicle and the outside world. These interface mechanisms act as armor, protecting the internal mission from external chaos. As the airlock opens, the biological payload breaches the vessel. Human subjects funnel up the steps and integrate into the vehicle architecture. Inside, the mechanical rhythm of the chassis forces a shared physical frequency. These passengers are locked in a state of collective celsius synchronization, moving up and down in unison with the vehicle's oscillation. This physical turbulence triggers systemic distress in underdeveloped subjects. This infant requires physical stabilization to manage the vocalized wah-wah-wah response. Maternal units deploy targeted acoustic dampening using a rhythmic shh-shh-shh to restore order to the cabin. Paternal units provide a parallel emotional stabilization protocol. They utilize the psychological anchor, I love you, to secure the mental environment during transport. These emotional responses are mandatory biological countermeasures, strictly dictated by the mechanical environment. This sequence functions as an intricately balanced dependency loop where physics and psychology collide. The rigid, predictable outputs of the machine trigger specific, fluid responses in the human cargo. The machine requires human purpose, while the humans require the machine's momentum to navigate the town. The upbeat repetition of the nursery rhyme is the literal sound of a system operating at total optimization. Wheels on the Bus provides a masterclass in systems thinking. It illustrates that a transit network only succeeds when its mechanical cycles and human responses operate in total synchronization.